Hello Werewolf Army, this is Jade from Jade's Videos, and this is another Nightmare House 2017 haunt build video. I haven't done one in a while. The construction has finally begun on the haunt itself. I got some piratey music playing that's going to be playing outside the haunt. But the construction on the haunt began itself, and it's turning out really good. Some props have been set up, and poles too. So I'm going to show the poles first because I'm going to save the best for last. So there's poles all here. I know it's kind of dark so you can't really see very well. But I usually don't finish until nighttime, so I got to make the video at nighttime. Poles everywhere, very, very cool. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 poles right now. So it's pretty much just the back area that has the poles right now. The front still needs poles, which are going to be done tomorrow. And also walls are starting to be put up tomorrow, which is great. So layout is still the same of what you guys saw in the blueprints video. It's not changing at all. Right now I'll just start over here at the boathouse because I started on the boathouse. I know you can't see very well, but there's some plants down there, some tropical plants. I put the blue fire and ice light here, which makes it look like kind of rippling water shining up on the boathouse, which looks really great. Of course, there's going to be a wall right there separating this scene from that one, so just don't pay attention to any of the stuff on the porch because that will also be taken off for the haunt. It's just still on there right now because, I mean, we still got 2 weeks to go. There's a little crab down there that I added to the boathouse, which I think looks really cool. There's this fresh fish box, which looks really cool. Not much is done at the boathouse yet. I still got to get the fishermen in there. I've still got to get seaweed draping off of it. I've still got to get a bunch of anchors and fish type stuff, which I think is going to look pretty cool. Over here is Pirate Town, which is going to be like the most chaotic scene of the haunt with the most stuff going on. It's pretty much, in case you didn't watch the blueprint video, it's pretty much the town that the pirates are burning down, and it takes place outside the tavern. So, of course, because all the pirates are going to be drinking rum and stuff. And I think it looks really cool. I've got a bunch of wooden planks and stuff laid about to make it look like the building's crumbling, and they're pieces of the building. I actually have this rum barrel right here, which looks great, and I'm gonna have some mist pouring out of it, so it looks like rum is pouring out of it. It's gonna have a red light on it to give it a rum-like appearance. Got a lot of plants in here, which I know you can't really see very well. A lot of pieces of the building, like I said. There's a palm tree. More pieces of the building. This little thing right here, which I think looks cool. I'm gonna put like a little fake flame in there. More pieces of the building crumbling down. They all have a very burnt-like appearance to them. There's this little coconut pirate head right here, which I think looks cool. There's this sign for the tavern, which I got at a thrift store, and it looks very cool. Crossbone Tavern, and it's got a bunch of like Halloween menu items on there, which I think looks really cool. I bought these 2 blue lights at Walmart, and I think they illuminate the scene amazingly. I also tried out the fog machine on this scene, and it looks great. It looks like smoke. It's going to go under the steps, so it will look like the smoke is engulfing the building with flames. Well, I'm going to have a flame light in here, so that'll look cool. The crossbones from Target this year that I got, I put those up there above the entryway. Of course, guests aren't going to go up there. They're going to stay down here. They're just going to look at it. But of course, that's supposed to be the tavern right there. And so it's above like the entryway there because it's the Crossbone Tavern. There's creepy cloth draped here, and I have black creepy cloth for a reason, because it's supposed to look burnt, of course. So I think that looks great. This one has holes in it, which is even better. So I think that looks really cool, and it turned out amazing, really. I know you can't see it in the dark, and I'm sorry about that, but it looks very cool. See other pieces of the building collapsing down, that burnt part of the building. See, it looks really cool, of course. I just love the creepy cloth. It really adds to it. There's some draping here, and when it blows in the wind, it looks awesome. I'm gonna have Smoldering Zombie up on the porch here, so it's like he's being caught in the fire and he's, you know, burning. And I think that's gonna look pretty cool. I might put a pirate hat on him to make it look like he's one of the pirates that's burning. I'm gonna have flame lights, some fire and ice lights. I'll probably only have like 1 fire and ice light, and it will probably be under the porch there to create the effect of burning down, because I don't want too many fire and ice lights, because I want this scene to pretty much be lit how it is, like this. And of course those lights from that scene aren't going to be illuminating this scene because there's going to be a wall cutting it off right there. Which I think it turned out really well, especially with the creepy cloth. And like I said, I know you can't really see it in the dark, but you can definitely see it better than you could last year, because I used my camera last year and I had to use a flash, so you couldn't really get the full effect. And I know even the haunt videos didn't look as good as it did in person at all, because you couldn't get the full effect because I had to use the flash. But this year, with this camera, it definitely picks up much better in the dark. It's actually picking up things much brighter on camera than they actually are in person, but also not bright, not too bright. Actually, no, it's a little darker than in person, but still, it picks up very well in the dark. So I'll be able to use this camera for the haunt itself, and you guys will be able to get the full effect of what the haunt is like in person. So I think that'll be better instead of a stupid flash. Up there, that was actually my dad's idea. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that there, but it's like a little lantern with a skull on it. You guys let me know if I should keep that there. He said it looks cool because it looks kind of Spanish-like a Spanish-type lantern, and of course, pirates are around the Spanish area that the Spain controlled over that time. So he says it looks cool because of that, and it's also got a skull on it, and you know, Crossbone Tavern. So he put that up there. You guys let me know if I should keep it up there or not. I think it actually looks pretty cool. I'm not sure if I'm keeping it there though. But look at the creepy cloth glowing in the wind. It looks so cool. And then you've got this guy right here, which is the main attraction of this scene at the time. And he is Drunk Bill, I call him. I made him earlier this year. He's not done yet because he still needs rum to be drinking out of. But he's got a lot of character to him. One of his legs is kind of, and he's made entirely out of PVC. One of his legs is kind of like that because I put a joint in it to make it look like it's kind of curved up. He's got a lot of character to him, which I really enjoy. And he's got his mouth wide open because he's going to be drinking rum out of his rum bottle when I get that in his hand. And he's on the porch because I am also going to have a pirate. I'm most likely going to have Bone Collector with like a pirate hat on him up on the roof up there. And then he's going to have a rum bottle in his hand and look like he's falling off the roof from being drunk. So this area is pretty much just drunk pirates everywhere, since this is the tavern and this is where they get their rum from. Hence there being a rum barrel, and I'm probably going to have even more rum barrels. And possibly I'll put a little bit of, maybe I'll make like a water pump and have it look like rum is kind of spilling out of one of the barrels. That would look pretty cool, but I think the mist is gonna do for now. In my mind, I think that'll work. And then over here, I know you can't really see it, but I started Rabbit Zoo, and really all it is the lion that was used in Carnivorous Garden last year. I was saying to my dad, this lion just can't get enough of vines. Last year he was covered in vines for Carnivorous Garden as like a statue in the garden. This year he's covered in vines for Rabbit Zoo as a statue leading you into the zoo. Because if you guys, well, I'm sure you've been to a zoo, but some zoos have like statues of animals outside the entryway, like kind of welcoming you into the zoo. So that's why I have him there. And I know you can't really see him in the dark, but he still looks cool, especially with all the vines on him. I'll show him if I make a video in the day tomorrow. I'll definitely show him because he looks very cool. And I will try to make a daytime video tomorrow so you guys can see things better. Of course, it won't look as cool in the day because it looks cooler at night, but I just want you guys to kind of see what things look like better. So that's about it as of now. Of course, like I said, don't mind the stuff on the porch, and that light will be off too. Oh yeah, I also forgot there's stuff over here that I didn't show, and I'm probably not going to show in this video, but I added some things for Doomsday. I added a mannequin, I added that street light thing, and this I can kind of show because it's being illuminated from the back. It's like a pipe wrench. It's made out of PVC, and so it's supposed to look like an apocalyptic weapon, which I think looks really cool. Of course, there's no walls yet, so there's no clear separation of themes. But there will be walls soon, and then there will be a separation of themes that'll look really cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was rather long, but I've been working on this for a few days now, so there was quite a few things to show you guys. And really today, I got the most done, because today I put up the creepy cloth, the crossbones, my dad put up that. I just started the boathouse today, and I already got quite a bit done in it. I put up this. I put up some more wood, I put up the rum barrel, I put up more plants, And then my dad, while I was doing all that, my dad was digging poles, and I also put the lion. So I think it's turning out very good, and I feel like this year is going to be better than last year. I'm also trying to have this area more dimly lit this year. If you guys remember from last year, this area was Scary Christmas. The Christmas tree was right here, and then the porch was all decorated with like demented Christmas decorations, and beheaded Santa Claus was on the porch where Drunk Bill is. But it was quite bright in that scene because of all the Christmas lights. But this year, I'm going to try to have this theme right here be really dim. And it's going to create a scarier look. Really, the whole haunt I'm trying to have dimmer than last year. Of course, there still needs to be lights to be able to see stuff, but it's going to be definitely dim. Besides a flame light and a fire and ice light, this is pretty much how dim this scene will be. And I'll try to make it so the flame light and fire and ice light are in areas that they don't give off too much light, because I definitely want this to be a dim scene, because it just looks absolutely amazing this dark. And you guys can't, when I'm near the light, the camera picks it up as brighter than in person, but if I'm away from it, it picks it up as darker than in person. It's kind of weird, but really, it's dark. I also forgot to show this. I have this table back here that's kind of, it's on its side, like it kind of collapsed over during the burning of the thing. So that, you can ignore all the other stuff on the porch, but that is actually going to be there. And that's going to look really cool, because it's going to look like it collapsed in the burning of the thing. I'm probably going to have the flame light on the porch and all of that, but this is turning into a really long video of me just talking. I've already showed everything, but I'm just talking now. I'm just rambling on about ideas and stuff. So tomorrow, like I said, more poles are going to be put in, and then walls are going to be put in, which means that other scenes can be started if the front walls are put up. The front, like this area, I'm able to start putting props in because it's in the back of the house, and that part's on the side of the house, so you still can't see it from the road. But this area up here, up near the front of the house, I can't put props in this area, like this carport area or anywhere there yet, because you'll be able to see it. Also, there's no separation of walls here, so it'd be kind of hard to figure out where things are gonna go. But like you can't. And no, I'm not putting out animatronics until Halloween day because I don't want them to get ruined. But when I say props, I mean more like props that aren't going to get ruined outside, like the crossbones. But, like, there's not really... I can't really do the front yet, like I said, because it's just completely exposed for anyone to see. And I can do the back because, you know, it's on the back of the house so no one can see it from the road, and I try to make the things a surprise so no one who just lives locally and comes to the haunt, like you guys obviously watching the video of the haunt will know what to expect from seeing the build videos, but people who live locally and just come to the haunt, I like it to be more of a surprise. So when they actually come in the haunt, they don't really know what to expect. All they'll know is that it's a pirate theme, and they won't know anything else from that. They won't really know the themes or anything. It just makes it scarier that way because they don't know what to expect. And so I try to not work on areas near the front until the front walls get put up. And so if I get the front walls put up tomorrow, then I can probably start working on the laboratory, the haunted mansion, the haunted schoolhouse, and maybe some others, depending on how many walls get put up. If the front walls are going to be put up tomorrow, I'm definitely going to start working on the haunted schoolhouse, because that needs a lot of work, because there's going to be a lot of detail in that one. At least I'm hoping for that. But as you can see, stuff can get done pretty fast if I'm out here working all day, and I really don't mind it, because, you know, I don't mind only being out here and working on this all day and not really doing anything else until I'm done for the day, because this is what I like to do. So, you know, this is fun for me to be out here and working all day. So I'm able to get stuff done quite fast if I'm out here for long periods of time. As you can see, I've gotten quite a lot done today. And I probably would have gotten more done if I had more stuff to do, but I don't really have anything else that I can really put in this scene that's not going to get ruined outside, besides some things that I have to go to the store and buy, such as I might not get more creepy cloth, like the rum barrels. I have to go and get some more of those, and I also need to, like, Bone Collector will be put on the roof, but he'll probably be put there like the night before Halloween, because he doesn't work, so it's not like he'll get ruined anyways, but I still don't want him outside for 2 weeks. Other than that, really, I'm going to be working quite a lot more tomorrow as well. And there's Sparky. Hey, kitty. That's my Halloween cat. He's a black cat. Shadow. You guys know him as Shadow. But really, that's it for this build video. I'm sorry that I was just rambling most of the time, but I just want to let you guys know the plans and what is going to happen as of videos coming tomorrow on the build and whatnot. And I just wanted to let you guys know pretty much the whole deal and how the haunt is going to be done. Also, before I sign off, the ghost ship and all the big structures like the lighthouse, the ghost ship, those will probably start being built this weekend. They're not going to be built until this weekend because I want to wait until all the walls are up until that. So they'll probably start being built this weekend or early next week. And then the week after next week is Halloween. So just saying that makes me so happy. Best time of year, guys. So the week after next week is Halloween, and then so really things need to start picking up pace, but I think this is going at quite a good pace if I keep up doing these things through the whole, like, all, like I do it every day and do as much as I did today every day, even more as we get closer. I think things will come along perfectly fine. And I've also got my dad helping. He puts in the poles because because it just gets things done faster that way. And he knows where the poles should go, because he's done the measurements before in previous years, so he knows where they're going to go. And so he does the poles while I do other stuff, like I set up this whole thing. Really all he did with this was that lantern and then some creepy cloth, because he helped hang that. And really, other than that, I do most of the decorating of the actual putting up props and stuff. And then he does poles. And I help with walls too. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, even though it was 17 minutes and the majority was me just talking about plans. And I was actually going to end it a while ago, so let me just end it now. I hope you all enjoyed this Nightmare House 2017 haunt build video, because I am very excited for Halloween. I hope you guys are. I'm so excited to see your haunts. I'm so excited for my haunts. I'm so excited that it's our favorite time of year, and Halloween is the week after next. It's just so exciting and mind-blowing that it's finally here again. It seems like it was just last Halloween. It honestly seems like I was just walking through Nightmare House 2016 and filming all those scenes. And now it is time once again that we are almost at the point that it is that day of the year once again, which is really exciting because we wait for it all year, and it's only 2 weeks away from today. Really, it's only 1 week and 6 days now because today's over. But anyways, with my rambling out of the way, I hope you all enjoyed. Keep howling at the moon, my werewolves. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.